to. And you know what we call that? RAPIST. And these perspectives run rampant in society. The patriarchy, misogyny, sexism. Half of dudes think like this. Half of dudes think that pleasure is reserved for men. That if a woman enjoys pleasure, enjoys having sex with people, that you should not want her.
Most men don't even know that they are groomed to be exactly that. I won't use the R word, but we'll use the P word. And this even escalates to the other P word that impacts children. They are psychologically groomed on purpose this way. And unless a man is self-aware, okay, in morality, integrity, and empathy, he has to be rooted in those last three. You might want to not get involved with him. And here's the thing. I'm not here to bash men because everything you say about them, they claim is bashing them. I'm just here to let you all know why in the Black community before the age of 18, I think the rate is about 60%. Most girls have at least been sexually assaulted once before the age of 18, excuse me. In other communities, it's still high as well. These are the things that women should be discussing, but not to men, amongst one another. There's a pattern here, right? There's a very, very, very scary pattern. And it goes way beyond romance. It goes beyond romance. When we stick in these circumstances, in these conversations that are limited to romance, we ignore everything else. When you hear men bragging about not needing emotional connection in order to be intimate, babes, the first thing that comes to my mind is not other women. The first thing that comes to my mind is, oh, this is why majority of the women I know of multiple races have been sexually abused before they were even in their pre-teens, let alone teens. You guys should start opening your eyes, men included, because this is why it is important to step away from these patriarchal, misogynistic ideals. It's not about patriarchy versus matriarchy. It is about the fact that this is what is causing serial delinquents of different forms, whether it's a predator, a murderer, or whatever the case may be. These things are impacting us on a deep level. And I did not even touch on how it impacts them to watch certain type of adult movies. Most men escalate to borderline R-word adult movies, if you know what I mean. And these are the conversations we need to have amongst ourselves as women to protect our girls and our boys.